Hey folks, I'm Serious JG, and welcome back to Let's Play Nioh. So, we're not anywhere really that close to being ready to level up. So, what Kadama Blessing are we working with? Oh, the experience one. I guess I vaguely meant to be working with the elixir one. Whatever. But last time we finally defeated the giant ninja toad and cleared the Iga escape mission, which actually is giving us access to more dojo missions. So let's work on those. We need to have acquired weapon proficiency, and we've got a good enough weapon proficiency. Oh, look who's toughened up. I'd have expected nothing less. Now, I won't hold anything back this time. Let's do this like a fight to the death. This may not, in fact, be what we want. I don't know if I want to fight him with this weapon set or not. Because I don't think it's going to give us... yeah, we're not going to be allowed to use ninja stuff to beat him. Alright, bearing that in mind, I'm not going to be able to take advantage of ninja skills. And I'm currently using an outfit that gives you, like, a ninja damage bonus. Increases damage in proportion to your skill with ninjutsu. Oh, never mind. This might work after all. Well, let's try it. What's the worst that can happen? I get stuck in a series of frustrating missions. I guess we could start with her first. Ha ha ha. No need for words. Your powers already far exceed those of the average Onmyo mage. This will surely be the last time I will act as a teacher to you, but it will not be easy, so prepare yourself. Let's do warrior first. I forget what the last Onmyo test was. Did we actually fight a monster? Or, because in previous ones we just did gestures and stuff. We didn't actually fight anybody. Since Onmyo magic is not really supposed to be about combat, right? I mean... yeah, I got like no skills. Had a good thing going there. That kind of sucked. I thought I had him staggered. He kept attacking after I thought he was out of health. Or, not health, but ki. I still don't seem to get how ki frickin' works in this game half the time. Fights like a yokai. He has like an automatic attack that gets him back. There you go, that wasn't too bad. I made that look harder than it really was. Thanks for the super pose down, friend. It was pretty awesome. That was not a sarcastic golf clap, despite the appearance. It was a friendly gesture. I could tell because it's colored blue on the option screen. So we unlocked some awesome new techniques here, although I don't know that I've got enough samurai/warrior skill points to do much there. Ha! 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 Spiked up. Blah! What the hell happened? Hey guys, Windows crashed, and I managed to save the first few minutes of footage. I had finished reading in wonderful, incredibly gifted voice acting abilities the outro of us defeating that guy in the, warrior training mission, whatever. And as I was starting up the next thing I'm planning to do, Windows crashed, and I noticed when I lost the sound. So hopefully this will not be... There's a possibility the remainder of this video will be very slightly out of sync. Hopefully not. That does sometimes happen when I paste together two videos. But I'm going to try to... We're doing the Nioh Way of the Veteran. And I don't even know what all this stuff is. Which is kind of an issue, actually. Lightning Shot, Lightning Talisman, Sloth Talisman, Wind Stop Talisman, Kekai Talisman. Purges impurities from the underworld, and enhances key recovery. Resistance to wind. Okay, so we're going to face some kind of wind monster, it would look like. Maybe I should be using anti-wind. It does seem like they decked me out to be good against wind here. So maybe I should put some anti-wind stuff. It looks like I don't have multiple wind charms. I'm not sure. Usually I'm paying more attention than that. I must have given some away that I didn't mean to give away. So hopefully we can find something that will boost us versus wind. Because it sure looks like we accidentally gave away... I normally keep 2 of each type of charm. In case, I just want to double up on being strong against a certain element. Oh, that's what I'm already equipping. Dirt. Suppose I could try to equip something that's powers up my lightning shot, if there is such a thing. Lightning stop. No. Poison. It's possible that this will be an easy fight and that I'm going way overboard and preparing for it, but... Lightning shot. There we go. Could be... They will let you change your different wooden weapons. Alright. Oh, I meant to figure out what all these things are. I've got Wind Stop and Kekai, which increases your key recovery. Otherwise, I got Lightning Shot, Lightning, and Sloth Talisman. This doesn't seem too bad so far. I guess that's not going to be it yet. Okay, I'm fighting this all wrong right now. I hate these little... Yeah. I got way... I don't know what the hell I was doing. That was not my normal approach to fighting those guys at all. I just got way... thought I was going to be fighting one big monster. And I just got way out of sorts. So I normally try to concentrate on killing these guys. I normally find it really frustrating when there's a bunch of them floating around because I can't... I need to try to kill him before he turns into a big monster. I did. Something else will pop up, I'm sure. Okay. Oh, you are the big boss of this, huh? Okay, I got you. And I got distracted trying to use a bunch of Nioh stuff, and I probably should have just freaking fought him. Sloth Talisman and just beating him up is probably the way to go there instead of getting all caught up in other stuff. Because I've got 3 sets of shortcuts, but they only gave me 2 shortcuts worth of stuff. Which is more distracting than you might realize, guys. I think I'll concentrate on getting rid of these guys first. Not worry about trying to take out the Cyclops before it gets big, because I can handle the Cyclops as long as it's by itself. And I don't even know if the Cyclops is going to get big before I start unsuccessfully attacking it. Okay, I'm possibly false assumption that this is the final threat, but he probably is. I do know it does wind damage, and it seems like they were setting me up to succeed against something that does wind damage. Ah, there you go. So I made way too much of this. Let's get our normal equipment back before I go any further here. Well, what is normal equipment actually at this point? I just got done doing a mission. That's the only reason I had with Kodama. That's the only reason I was using the Kodama stuff. What would I be using otherwise? Probably something that gives me recurrent damage dealt, because I like the poison. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So yes, I am going to deal with this on camera. Increase the cumulative effect of poison-based status ailments inflicted upon enemies. That's a good one. Makes it easier to poison things, and then the poison will do more damage with the other thing. So that's a good combo. Did anybody drop any loots that I have not collected? Doesn't look like it. Thank you for sicking terrible monsters on me. Very kind of you. Okay, yeah, but I made too much of the threat of that particular battle. And yes, I realize as I say that I lost on my first attempt. I got way out of sorts with my normal strategy for fighting those enemies. Marvelous. I will admit, Sir Engine, I did not even expect you to develop such a facility in the way of Nioh. With this, I have imparted to you all I can. While there are those who turn Nioh magic to evil ends, I am confident that you will stay on the true path and use it well. We learned Shrine Prayer, we got a Travel Amulet, and we have another Book of Reincarnation. I really need to think about whether I'm going to use one of those before I proceed too much farther, since I have a lot of suboptimally spent skill points. where I got like one level into a skill that I'm not really using at all. But honestly, I mean, the people who are watching this series, it seems like the people who are watching and commenting know more about the game than I do. Probably not a great sign. But if anybody has really strong opinions on a way I should be respeccing right now, I do enjoy using the Ninja and Onmyo skills. I understand that if I was playing it at a higher difficulty level, I would either need to fully commit to that path or not, and splitting between the two of them, and also trying to have an axe build going for a long time, which has nothing to do with either skill set. Not really going to work on higher difficulties. I get that. But, yeah, I'm enjoying those things. I just feel like even if I'm doing ninja skills and Onmyo magic, I should concentrate on, specific skills within. But, like, I'm doing a lot of poison. I feel like probably more serious players of the game would say, no, paralysis is better than poison, for example, or no, you should be going with throwing bombs, and you shouldn't have put that point into kunai unless you're going to use kunai, because I got a point in kunai, but then I've been using shuriken, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm getting at. So just for the hell of it, because you did get to see... You could pause. I believe the very end of the video that cut off that I'm patching together with this, you could see the text from Winning Way of the Warrior Veteran. You can imagine me reading it in my super awesome voice acting, but you didn't get to see Way of the Onmyo, so she says, ha ha ha, no need for words, your powers already far exceed those of the average Onmyo mage, this will surely be the last time. I will act as teacher to you, but it will not be easy, so prepare yourself. That's the mission we just finished winning. But that gave us some new things that we could spend skill points on. So for example, we don't have a whole lot of warrior skills to spend, and I want to put some thought into this. But there are things where we got like one level that we could now get 2 or 3 levels of. Like, for example, increased damage of final blows. We could now level that up. We could level up increased level of damage to enemies from behind. That would take up all of our points. Oh, we can now do these, which we didn't have before. Deadly Eye. Melee weapon attack +2. Barehanded attack +3. Interesting. Melee weapon attack +2. So these stack? This is interesting. I'll have to see how these work, whether these stack or not. But what I was getting at was more along the lines of I could get thrust attack increase, or health drops below 30 or more, close combat damage increase, that kind of thing. I feel like dual swords didn't have a lot of useful ones for some reason. Oh, but I could be wrong, because this is key recovery, which is a big one. And swords, you could do key recovery speed increase when you're damaged. You can do key +2. You're very reliant on having key, obviously. And then Omnio magic. We've got 9 points to spend. I know this is basically considered cheating. Like, you wouldn't see anybody posting a YouTube video bragging about, like, oh, my boss rush video of Nioh on highest difficulty, Sloth Talisman's not used. Well, I'm using Sloth Talisman, so getting more of these set to go would be a good idea. Let's see, Jutsu cost 4. And I could spend 7 of my 9 points and just get all the Sloth Talismans you're allowed. But at the same time, I need to increase my magic capacity probably to actually use them. So, but yeah, this would be the number one thing I would increase with this next level of stuff. I mean, I should at some point be any more Omnio magic I get going forward could go into increasing my resistance against elements and stuff. I don't know if there's a need to get I think that I got all of this so I could make my way over to Kekai Compact. Whoa, why did I get this? This might be another thing where I go back and don't even get these. Allows you to ready 2 Kekai talismans, create a compact barrier, purchase yokai. Yeah. Health gained by elixirs. Oasis talisman, then blur talismans, of course. You get more of these. I'm already up at level 2, I guess. So I could spend some points and get all the way up to level 3. I could decrease damage from yokai. I think at this point, really, yeah, I don't know if there's a point in getting a 1% increase to Amarita acquisition. I guess if I was going to play if I was playing up on the highest difficulty levels, that might eventually be worth it. Do love me the Guardian Spirit Talismans, depending on which one you're using. But I think the first thing to get... I need to see if I have enough Amio capacity to make anything out of getting a bunch more Sloth Talismans. So... let's see... I think we would have to actually go to the shrine and ready our jutsu. Amio magic, we're using 32 of 32. But what could I... yeah, so we definitely need more Amio capacity. Because otherwise I'm having to get rid of... I guess I could get rid of Guardian Spirit Talismans in exchange for more Sloth Talismans. But it looks like I'm going to try to immediately get the next level of Amio capacity before I spend any points on anything else. I'm finding more uses for Amio magic than my ninja skills generally. So I've got 4 points left. Is that enough for level 2 Sloth Talisman? It is, and I'll have a little bit left over. But I won't actually be able to use it, because this only increased it by 3. So if I get another Sloth Talisman... I guess I'll have to be leveling up Spirit a little bit more. If I want to actually take advantage of this at all. Oh, it switched me over to Sloth 2. Oh, no, I've misunderstood that. Never mind. So... I would have to get rid of something that's already equipped. I got Rejuvenation Talisman, which I'm not using often. I either need to start using these freaking Guardian Spirit Talismans or not. I'm so close, but I can't quite actually get the most out of this. So this gives me 4 Sloth Talismans. Yeah, it seems like I don't really remember to use a lot of my Onmyo skills. I want to save them for bosses. I should be using them a lot more in like regular gameplay. Although I suppose it's good to not get used to having them. So I'm 1 point... That's the thing, is I'm 1 point shy of having enough to have both of them, which is kind of frustrating. Because I'm using a lot of like high jutsu cost materials here. So Sloth 1, Sloth 2, Rejuvenation 1. Protection 1. Actually, this is probably the one that makes the most sense. Oasis is even more expensive, eh? Life Seal. I haven't really... I don't think I ever quite got the hang of how Ki affects demon enemies, which is... So Life Seal would be more useful against some enemies than others. Since I'm not really getting how taking out a Ki away from a demon really impacts it that much. I go back and read my own comments and my own videos because somebody explained it to me previously, and it's just slipping my mind right now. Well, if I took this away, and I only had 3 instead of 6. It's just such an expensive skill. Maybe I should have spent some points to get Guardian Spirit Talisman 3. Nah, I keep forgetting I even have it. Maybe that's a sign. So that'll screw up all my shortcuts, but let's see. Poison, poison, poison. Protect, Sloth, Galnut Broth, Shuriken, Guardian Spirit. Weakness Talisman. Protection, Sloth, Galnut Broth. That might not be the most... That might not be the layout that makes the most sense. I might want to bring... But yeah, everything fits. There you go. So we're just about out of time. Because of... This is an ominous cavern. Oh, I think I've already done this one, even as a Twilight mission, yeah. So there's no point... There's not much point in redoing it. Of Withered Grass and Yokai. What's a quick one? I think some of these I could probably do off camera to get the rewards and not bother to show on screen. Like Young Ninja Locks would be nice at this point. Young Samurai Locks. A Fiercer Flames submission. This is probably the one that I need to do next as far as the actual LP goes. And it might even be fun to do it as Senji Tome. Because she's sending us on a mission, but we could just pretend that she's doing the mission herself. It'll be wacky. Anyway, folks, I'm going to call it a video here and try to cobble this together from 2 bits. It'll be a little on the short side, but that's okay. I'm Mysterious JG. I want to thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you'll join me next time for more of Let's Play Nioh. Bye-bye.